Hello, my name is Debbie from Tarot 21, Tarot for the 21st Century. These videos are just short snippets of tarot wisdom and are perfect for those who are interested in learning or expanding their tarot knowledge. It's for anyone who wants to dig a bit deeper and understand the rich symbology and the ancient wisdom and magic of the tarot cards. And today we're going to take a journey through the Suit of Cups to help understand what they generally mean. But before we do that, I just wanted to highlight the 4 different suits and the fact that they represent 4 different aspects of our day-to-day life. Most of our time is spent getting on with ordinary routine stuff that crops up each and every day. The energy of those different aspects are captured in the symbology and the images that we see in each of the cards. The Suit of Cups is associated with the element of water, and it represents how we navigate our world through our feelings, our emotions, our intuition, even our creativity. It's our emotional journey, how we feel our way through life. We begin our emotional journey with the Ace of Cups. And this is all about experiencing new emotions that might be bubbling up, or maybe a new connection that you feel. And when you feel it, it just makes you tingle with excitement. All your senses come alive with new feelings and fresh inspiration. You continue on your journey until you come to the Two of Cups. And this captures that moment when you look across the room and you see someone. There are no words, but there are sparks, and you know it just feels right. It's those times when you really click with someone. It feels comfortable, as if you have known them forever. This is a beautiful soul connection, and so you start on a harmonious romance, or even a wonderful friendship, or even a business partnership. You continue on your journey, moving along until you reach the Three of Cups. And life is fun and it's joyful. You're glowing from the support of good friends and family. It's time to celebrate. Celebrate those strong bonds that your romance or your friendship or partnerships have brought you. You feel confident that this connection brings you all together, knowing that you're all there for each other. You continue on your journey until you come to the Four of Cups. Now something is not quite right. You've lost that va-va-voom. You want to move away, leave the comfort of your friends and retreat into your own world. Those Three of Cups, you don't want those anymore, but why? You need to take some time out to listen to your own wisdom, to understand how you're feeling. But if only you would look up and see the ace right in front of you. I wonder, what is being offered to you? Will you notice it? You move on to the Five of Cups, and those Three of Cups is still on your mind. That friendship, the love, the celebrations you had. But you decided you didn't want that anymore, and now those cups stand empty and discarded. You're beginning to regret what you did. Why didn't it feel right to continue? What opportunities have you missed now? You wonder, was it all your fault? Is it too late? You're focusing so much on what you've lost, you don't notice what you still have. There are still 2 cups, full of potential. All you have to do is to look at and focus in a different direction. You keep moving. And now you reach the Six of Cups. Oh, at last, you find an opportunity to restore your emotional balance. You remember a time when life was much more joyful and simple and pure. And so you go back to your childhood, a time of innocence, a time to play and to laugh, to give, to receive, to be kind. Here you feel safe once more, and you can start the healing process. You're ready now for the Seven of Cups, and you realise it's time to make some tough emotional choices. You ask yourself, what's next? You begin to daydream endlessly about what may or may not be. It actually feels quite nice in this space. But all these choices, which is the right one? There are so many possibilities that you feel overwhelmed. So you just keep daydreaming. After all, it's safe here. There's no real consequences or real risks. But then you come to realise neither are there any benefits or rewards. You continue on your journey and you come to the Eight of Cups. And this comes along at just the right time. It comes along to teach you to let go. It may have taken an awful lot of effort to build up those Eight of Cups, to gather them all up, but it's time to stop daydreaming and to wake up to what is really going on for you. You know, things are really not quite right, and it's so with a heavy heart, you turn your back on what you know and love. It's painful, but you know it's the right thing. You know it's what you have to do. And with the moon illuminating your way, you decide to follow your heart. It feels almost impossible right now, but you know you just have to do it. And so you set out, leaving the past behind you, as your intuition lights up the way ahead. Oh, and aren't you pleased that you did that? You followed your heart. The Nine of Cups shows you your dreams and wishes have come true. You feel grateful that you trusted your instincts, and you now reap the rewards of that trust. It's time to relax and enjoy the abundant life surrounded by family and friends once more. Onwards and upwards, the Ten of Cups shows you basking in the unconditional love of family, whether they've been chosen, found, or otherwise. You feel truly content, in perfect harmony with the world around you. You now understand that there will be cycles in life. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be joy and sorrow, pleasure and pain, good times and bad times. And that's okay. Life is richer that way. But for you right now, there is a hand in your hand and a rainbow above you. The final four cards on this journey are the Page, the Knight, the Queen and the King, and they all have something emotional to teach all of us. When we experience the Page of Cups, it's time to be open to love, to say yes to that invitation, to listen to your heart and your intuition. It's time to go for it and see where the emotional journey will lead. The Knight of Cups, on the other hand, has a bit more focus and teaches you not to only go after what feels right, but to be persistent enough to see it through to the very end. The Knights always teach us to have goals, and the Cups, well, with the Knight of Cups, it's always a goal around love or feelings or emotional satisfaction. This card represents the perfect knight in shining armour type of guy. Queens. We come to the Queen of Cups. Queens manage, and the Queen of Cups knows how to manage her emotions, and she's persistent in her desires. She shares with you how she approaches her relationships and her emotions, how she listens to her intuition, so she can care and support people in a positive way, and how to take time out also to enjoy the pleasures in life. Finally, we come to the King of Cups. And the King leads with his emotions. He nurtures and guides and supports others. He's in touch with his emotions and intuition and is able to use his emotions in a really constructive way. You know, for instance, he might experience anger, but he won't fly into a rage. No, what he will do is he knows how to deal with his anger without repressing it, but he can express it in a really contained, controlled and positive way. That is the King of Cups. The King is here to teach you about emotional responsibility. I hope you enjoyed our journey through the Suit of Cups. We all encounter emotional lessons from the Suit of Cups over and over again throughout our journey in life, hoping to be just that little bit wiser and more understanding with each experience. So next time you are doing a reading and you encounter the Suit of Cups, remember you or the person you are reading for, looking for the emotional side of your question. irrespective of whether your question is about relationships or work or family. For example, if you have a question about work and you draw the Knight of Cups, ask yourself, are you pursuing what you love in your career? If not, then what do you need to do to find the right career for you? And if you are, what do you need to do next to keep that career moving in the way that feels right for you? Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed that and you understand the Suit of Cups just that little bit more. But do remember, when we are talking with the cards, when we are using the cards, the tarot speaks to everybody uniquely and individually. Listen closely. I wonder, what will it say to you? Thank you so much. Until next time, stay safe and be happy.